Hey guys, this is Ray Boudreau with Benchmark. Today we're going to be talking about how to do a resection with a total station. Now, the point of a resection is so you can set up on an unknown point. Now, there's several things you need to accomplish a resection. First, you need a prism. It can be a 360 or a tilting prism, doesn't really matter. You need a tablet so you can see your plan with some software. You're gonna need a tripod and a total station, of course. You're also gonna need two known points. So ours are way over in that field over there. But before we get into that, I wanna talk about the math of what we're about to do. So let's go back in the office and figure that out. So now that we're in the office and we have a whiteboard, we can explain how a resection works. So a total station, both a robotic and a manual, are measuring three things. The first one is a vertical angle, that's up and down. The second one is a horizontal angle, side to side. And then finally it measures distance from here to there, like in Sesame Street. To get a resection, we need 2 points, and we can find where those 2 points intersect. That's where our total station is. So if we have point number 1, like what we're gonna do outside, and we have point number 2 right here, and we take a shot and we know the angle and the distance between those two, then we know where our total station is. And that is our beautiful little total station. That's it, let's go do it. So now we know how a resection works on a theoretical plane. Let's figure out how to do it in the real world. So the first thing we need to do is establish a lock with our robotic total station and our 360 prism. Now, as I mentioned, we already set up our instrument height and our prism height, but we still need for it to lock on. So as I'm doing this, you'll see a total station is gonna start moving around. It's just looking for this prism so that it can shoot a laser, and then it will be received back to the total station so it knows its angle and the distance. And then it's gonna follow me. The reason you know your total station is locked onto your prism is your search arrows will turn green rather than red. So now that we're locked on, we can go to our first resection point and start setting up a known position for our total station. So let's walk over there. So now that we're at our first point, there's actually 3 ways to set up a prism to take a resection shot. And I'm doing it the worst way, actually, to make it quick and dirty for the video. So the first way is to just use a standard survey pole and a prism. Now this is the worst way, but it's also the fastest and the lightest. The second way is to use a bipod. That's 2 little legs that come out here, and it makes it a lot more stable and makes it easy to have your prism level. And then the third and the most work intensive, but also the best way, is to have a tripod and a tilting prism that you set up on the known point, and then it just stays there, and you actually have 2 tripods. You have one on resection point number 1 and one on resection point number 2. That's the best way to do it, but it is a little bit more work. Anyhow, in my software, I want to switch from occupy point to resection. Now that I'm there, I want to go directly on my position. I want to touch my point, and I want to click measure. So I press measure, it says invalid solution failed. That is just fine. That's because we need to have both points. And while we're doing this, you always want to make sure that you're still connected to your total station. I see that I have 2 green arrows, so we're good. All right, so now we're on our second point, and we are going to go measure that guy. We're gonna press measure. Wonderful. So now this is very key and important, and we talked about it in the office, but you have to have 2 points for a resection or it won't work. That's why it failed on the first and was successful on the second, because you need both in tandem to get a position of that total station way over there. All right, so as a final point, I click save point, and you'll see that my resection results are actually not very accurate. That's because I wasn't totally plumb on my rod, and I was using, again, the least accurate of the 3 methods to do a resection. But we're gonna click save that position, so then it will tell us where our total station is, and if we zoom in, it is position 12. It's got that little total station icon. So now you know how to do a resection, which again is how we set up a total station, either robotic or manual, on an unknown position. This is very important for the guys that need to have an optimal position where they don't have a known point where they can put their total station, and allows you to get in the best possible area for the project. Again, we need 2 points to do this properly. If you have any more questions, or if you'd like to watch more videos like this, subscribe to our channel or check out Survey Assistant. Everyone at Benchmark loves this stuff, and we're happy to help you.